And now it's time for Coach's Comments, presented by Southside Auto Tech. Cristiano Simonetta with you, joined alongside by Stars head coach and GM Chris Michael. And Mike's a frustrating loss for your club, 3-1 in Kearney against the Tri-City Storm. You drop games in back-to-back nights against Tri-City. I want to talk about that disallowed goal. Nick Nardici appeared to knock it in. What did the officials rule to you as the reason why that goal was disallowed after being called a goal on the ice?
That the goalie had it covered, and that he was intending to blow the whistle. And when I asked him why was he emphatically pointing like it was a good goal, he gave me his explanation, and I wish I could say I'm surprised. Like, I really do. Like, I wish I could say this is the first time we've dealt with this, but it's not, and it's going to continue, and it is what it is. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm at a loss of words for these people.
The power play finally cashed in tonight, snapping a Tri-City streak of 24 consecutive kills. How big was that monkey off your guys' back to be able to capitalize on the 5-on-4, especially the way it happened? Of course, it wasn't going to be something clean and nice one-timer, an example of your guys not quitting on the play.
Oh, for sure. And listen, their PK is number one in the league for a reason. And when you try to get cute at the offensive blue line on our entries, or if we want to polish the puck off and not move it, we're going to get ourselves in trouble. And we did for 5 straight periods this weekend. And finally, we decided to change, and we decided to do what our system was, what our game plan was to go combat their aggressive penalty kill. And sure enough, it ends up in the back of the net. Now, is it going to happen like that all the time? No, but I mean, like, we were at a point where we were giving up more chances on our own net on our power play, and that's the frustrating part. But that's the resiliency of this group. They're going to stick with it. They're going to keep coming. They're going to keep battling. They find a way to score a goal, and all of a sudden we're back in this hockey game, and we tilted that ice in the third period there, and that's just the growth of this team. It's the growth of the organization. And again, is losing fun? No, it's the worst thing in the world. But we're growing, and everybody knows it.
You've won 4 games against Tri-City in the 10-game series, picked up points in 5. Tri-City is a team with 30 wins. They're atop the Western Conference. How far off do you think your group is to a team like Tri-City, knowing how well you played them throughout the year?
We're not far off if you look at how many returners they had. And that this is a second-year league. This league is built for guys coming into year 2. They know what to expect. Nothing catches them off guard. They got a lot more of those guys than we do, and that's why they got off to a better start than we did. But you see it, I mean, when was it, November to September, October? I don't even remember. But we were in this building. We lost 9-0, and at one point, it's like we didn't even belong in the same league, let alone the same building. So to come all this way, to grow, to be tight, I mean, I saw it. That's a team that's supposedly first in the West, and they're as nervous as I've seen a team who's number one, in a conference playing a team that's out of the playoff spot. So to me, we're not far off. People might think I'm crazy. I probably am, but you know what? That's how much belief I have in our group. That's how proud of our group I am, and how much they've worked, how much they've gotten better. I really liked our game tonight. Do we like the result? No, but I liked our game.
Last question for you, Mike, and thanks so much for doing this. Your next game, Tuesday against Des Moines on the road. What's the key for a better start? The last 3 games, you guys have been outshot tremendously in the first half of first periods. How can you change that at Buccaneer Arena?
Well, it starts on that opening face-off. We have to win it, and we have to play behind them and start to play downhill. And that's every team's MO, right? So it's going to be our first trip to Buccaneer Arena, so it should be similar for us. It's a smaller building. It's like playing pinball at times. So we're just going to have to be relentless and stubborn in our simplicity. And that's what it comes down to. And when we're as good as anybody. And we don't shoot ourselves in the foot and defend for no reasons. So, again, it's going to be an emotional game. They're battling their lives off for a playoff spot. And we want to be the spoilers, obviously, and at the same time, we want to continue to grow our culture into that championship culture that we've been talking about, that these guys have been doing a great job of building. And we got 6 more to go, one day at a time here. Like we've always talked about, it's about getting our bodies right, our minds right, our emotions right to go in a tough building and find a way to win a hockey game.